You have like a favorite bit of songwriting or like lyrics and in your songs that like kind of stick out to you the most that like I'm really like proud of and that you like kind of put out there.
Oh my gosh, I think the whole bridge, the whole entire bridge in Choose Me, I'm like, that's right. That's right. That's freaking, I was like, I wrote that. I'm like, I love like my favorite part about, talking to other writers and other artists and stuff. Something that I think is really funny and I love asking like people who write songs, this is like, what part of the song is your favorite to write?
Yeah, so I love
Um,
that.
like some people are like first verse writers, some people are like hook writers and bridge writers. Second verse, I eat that up. I'm like every time I get to the second verse, I'm like, I got it. I'm like, give me 2 minutes, like it's done. But yeah, I love the whole entire bridge and choose me. I'm very proud of it. And then like maybe like heaven, just the simple of like I don't want heaven, I want him. I feel like it's just a very
Yeah.
universal when you want someone and you're like, I'll give up anything for you.
So second verse, is that because like you kind of like warmed up and you got there or like what do you think? Like, why do you think that it's
I
like in your lane
honestly,
in your bag?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew, and I wish I could like put it in the rest of it, but because it would just make everything so much quicker. I think that like for me, it's just like once I get to the second verse, I'm like, I got this. I'm like, it's
Yeah.
just like I know where we're at. I know what I want. I feel like the fun part for me about second verses is that usually you can play with the melody more and like switch it up and like just kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Um, and like it's funny though, because sometimes I'll start with the second verse. Like I'll start the whole song with the second verse, and then like we'll write the rest of it. Because I'm sometimes with songs we start at like different points. Like I'll start at a
Mm,
pre, start at a hook, or like we'll even start with the first verse. Um, or we'll write this whole song, we'll write this whole piece that we think is gonna be like the hook, or we think it's,
yeah.
and then it's the bridge, and like we're like, okay, that's it's fine. I think it's fun. Like you just every song is different and it all works out differently.
Do you ever like start to write or like start to get like personal and open up and you like to the point where like, all right, maybe that's like I'm getting too personal or like I can't go there. Like, have you ever had those moments or like, or is there like nowhere that you're like not afraid to go?
Oh my gosh. That's actually sorry. I just had a conversation with my A&R the other day because I don't have a filter. It's kind of like the problem with me in everyday life too is that like I will just like be like, yeah, I'll just say the craziest thing and just be like so like fine about it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing with my writing. A lot of the time, people will have to be like, okay, Jordan, we know what you're saying here, but let's tone it down like 3 notches. And I'm like, okay, fine. Like, that's like a lot of the songs on the new record have been very spicy. And I
Yeah.
think that I'm not the best at like being like, like being smooth with it. I'm just
Like
like, this,
innuendo and stuff.
I'm not innuendo-y. I'm just fucking straight up. It's a little
Okay.
funny.
And
I'll say,
I mean, like I said, like I was like listening, I was like, oh, okay, like he just bears it. Like he just
I
honest,
said,
open, like just lets everything out. And like I'm appreciative because I think music is better when you're like honest.
yeah, everyone has, I've sometimes I wish I was more like clever and like sneaky with it, but I'm also like, this is not me. I'm a very forward writer. I'm very
Yeah.
blunt with it.